Frames up, but I need to get that done before the flow starts so that all those frames are out here on the hives. But yeah, this hive, nice bees. They didn't attack me once. A little bit of smoke, but not much. But anyhow, I'll be back. All right, here's another one of the smaller swarms. They're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. They're getting their comb made. All the frames are full of nectar. I didn't see a lot of young, but they're in there somewhere. I didn't see her. I'm gonna look again. I'm sure there's a queen in there. They're too calm. Usually rowdy hives, loud hives usually say there's a queen missing. But yeah, we'll go through it again, and I'll be back when I close it up. Okay, here's the first one of the 3. I'm gonna try to go through them real quick and count the queen cells. I think there's 2, 2, and 1, but there might be a couple more stray ones wandering around in here. We're gonna look real quick. I'll be back. All right, this outside one has 2 on 1 frame, a supersedure cell and a swarm cell. They're both the same really, but the supersedure cell's up higher in the frame. It'd still be a swarm cell, and both of them have grubs, so both of them are good to go. I'll try to show one of them. I didn't really want to. Unfortunately, you get this wax all over your fingers, and then you try to touch your phone, and you get it all over your phone. But on the second one, middle one, I'll bust out the phone and show you the queen cells. They look like they got at least a day, if not 2 days, before they seal them. I think they're about halfway. All right, there's 3 in this one so far, but you can see this one right here. This one here is really, really close to being sealed. There's 2 on the other side. I'm gonna do this without dropping it. Yeah, there's one right there. You can see the grub up in there. And there's one right, I think it's that one right there. I think you can see the grub in it. Or maybe not. But anyhow, this one has 3 on 1 frame. I'm gonna keep looking. If there's any more, I might pull a frame off and put it in a little 2-frame nuke and see if I can't get that one to hatch too. And because if they all hatch in here, they'll just kill each other. But I'll be back. Okay, here's a little 2-frame mating nuke. I'm gonna go ahead and put that frame in one side and pull another one of these out of here. Just leave 2 frames in here. This is the middle one. It has the most bees. That frame's just about all sealed brood. And there's probably a lot of young nurse bees on there, so they shouldn't fly away. I'll have to pay attention to it to make sure it doesn't get too weak. They have food, so I'll just put another frame in there for now, and I'll just pay attention to it. If I have to, I'll stick a frame of honey in it, or I'll pull a frame off of one of these other hives. But I'm going to put 2 queen cells, 1 on each side, because this one here has a queen cells on multiple frames. Just so I can get as much as I can out of this one. I should be able to get 2, maybe 4 more queens if I do these splits. So we'll see how they go. All right, got them situated. Those 3 all have 1 or 2 queen cells apiece. This one here is a double. There's 4 frames in it. 2 on one side, 2 on the other, but it's split. You see? You can see the little hole here and the little hole here. Now I'll lose some of these bees because these bees will exit and they'll fly back over there. Those are the older ones. A swarm, when it leaves the hive, most of the bees that are left can't fly or are just learning to orientate. So, and the frames that I put in here had queen cells on them, but they also had a whole bunch of brood, which will be hatching in the next week or two. So today is the 15th or something, 17th. So for the next 10 days, 12 days, I won't really bother this setup or this setup. I'll go in here and peek and make sure that they have bees. Go away, bee. I got a bee on my camera. I'll make sure that these guys aren't running out of workers. But you can see, they're sort of milling around, so they're probably young. They're not going to go, and they won't go back to the old hive. They probably haven't even have orientation flights yet. But see, there's one on each end. There's one here too. But I just got to make sure that they don't run out of young bees. As those frames start hatching, they'll be good to go. They have food too, so. But you're going to have some loot. You're going to lose some. But I'll pay attention to it just to make sure that the queens can't get to each other and all that. Right now I got a good lid on it, and I got a good rock on it, so it should cut everything out. I got a carpenter bee out here that's just really wants to get into these wooden boxes. There it is right here. Anyhow, I got to go through that box and this box, and everybody's good to go. And then I'll have to start slinging some honey to get those frames, and then I need to go through and get everybody framed up. And then after I get everybody situated for the flow, then I'll start worrying about getting all the grass cut and getting everybody rebuilt. I'm going to try to get everything built so that everybody's high enough off the ground that skunks can't get to them. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me last year. I had a family of skunks that just ate very good last fall, and summer and fall I wasn't paying attention like I should have been. Won't happen this year. I think that's it. I'm gonna go through these two. Everybody's good to go. Everybody's got stuff. Oh, the one that I put that I think was a virgin queen, and I don't think she came back. She might have, but I'll go into that probably Monday or Tuesday too, and see what they're doing with that frame I put in there, and see if they've calmed down any. When I knew it was a little high when I opened it up, man, they just whoo-hoo attacked me. I actually walked from there all the way to my truck, and they were still attacking me. I had probably 10 or 15 of them on my pants, on my sweats, just trying to sting me. Everybody was just, and as a matter of fact, so I got one on the leg and one on the knee. I think that's all I got. It's pretty bad. But anyhow, I got one buzzing me right now who doesn't like me here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff back on and go through these other two. I'll be back. Okay, these are the kind of bees you want. Man, they built comb. That whole box is nothing but new comb. That frame and that frame are sealed honey in virgin wax. I mean, I could take that out right now and eat the wax. I'll just leave it for them. But you can see there's rubber bands. I actually had to fix those. And I got to do one more thing. This one right here has got a no comb in it. It doesn't need to be in the middle, because what they'll do is they'll take this frame on both sides, and they'll build, if they don't have brood in it and honey, they'll just make that a honey frame into this space. So I'll need to move that. I might move it down into the bottom. I'm gonna look in the bottom, make sure they not ready to swarm, or they could have swarmed. I don't know. We'll find out. This is the second one that I caught, I think, and this is the one I combined with that one I was trying to do earlier in the year, but it was just way too early in the year, sort of. Oh heck, I got another frame there. Huh, what am I gonna do? Okay, so I'll pull that one out, and I'll give that to somebody else, and I'll put that one in the middle. All right, but that's that, and I'm gonna go into the bottom. But I just wanted to show you good bees. Look how calm they are. I mean, put your finger right up to them, they could care less. Nice bee, no smoke. Definitely one you wanna, this is definitely one you wanna keep around if you can. But anyhow, I'll be back.